Hi guys, I want to talk today about startup ecosystem in Europe. After the Brexit, I think you are already thinking about the best city in Europe where to do startup. I think London is still a good choice, but it depends about which kind of startup you want and which kind of venture you want to develop. If you need EU access or if you need US market. Well, it's a bit tricky to say today if London is still a great choice for you. We will see. But for now, I want to explain you a bit more about the European ecosystem. I visited different events in Europe during the years. I've noticed some good cities. They made a very great job with the institutions. They connected with young people. And they provided a lot of capital to startups. So far, I visited Poland several times. I've been to InfoShare in Gdansk. I've been to DEX World Summit in Warsaw. I visited Pirate Summit in Cologne, Germany. I've been to another event in Berlin that was American event, so TechCrunch. So I've been in London several times. I've been connected to local ecosystem with a couple of friends. So right now the point is I want to explain you how it works Europe. So Europe, it's just an economic area where people just move from one city to another city, or they just move money, or they just move with ideas. So you are free. If you are a European citizen, you can move, for example, to Madrid, or you can move to Berlin, or you can do whatever you want. The point is for you. What is the best market for you? For example, if you are doing green, that's my experience. If you have green ideas, green economy, stuff like that, I think Netherlands is okay for you. It's a very great country. They have very good framework. They are so good for e-commerce as well. That's what I've noticed so far. I've been to several events. There is an event, big event. It's called Capital Week, where you have a lot of sub events, so I recommend you to go. There are good angel investors there. But how it works? How it works, Europe? First thing, you have the European Commission that is involved on helping local economies to grow, especially in the area where there is no development yet. And this happens a lot, for example, in Germany. There is the part of Berlin, and around you have almost nothing business compared to the other part of Germany. That's such an example. Let's say the big companies in Germany just stay on the part of the west, so south, north. So you have to check the map. So you experimented that, and you start to realizing why we need Europe. And that's so true for other regions where you have too much polarization in cities, and people around, they just don't develop too much the region, their small town. And the point is, in Europe, they distribute the public funding through calls to, for example, if you have an idea on the green economy, you can submit the proposal to European Commission from the country you have selected, and then you get the money and you can spend it. You can develop your business, you can develop your idea. For example, Poland is a very big example. They have very good statistic about using public funding from Europe. But what happens when private capital, when people comes from other countries, they are not Europeans, they come here in Europe? The first thing that happens, they experiment the ecosystem. It's very likely to a young ecosystem like the one you find in US from a structure side. The problem is that you will find in some city more skills about specific topic. As told you, for example, if you go to Germany, it's more easy to find local skills about manufacturing, about e-commerce, about logistics. So comparing to US, you have this huge advantage. So if you move from one city to another city, you can get some skills from the industry, from the existing industry. But the point is, when you have private capital, the things becomes tricky, because angel investors are willing to invest locally. They are not willing to invest in nomads. They are not willing to invest in teams that are fragmenting around the world. Of course, you can find always an investor, you can find always a way to get funded, but it's so tricky. So you need to be in the network, you need to adapt. So my advice is to move in a country. If you want to move in Europe, select the country based on your project and settle. Because if you do this normal life, or if you are just from another country, it can be tricky. It's for the language, because you have the problem of the local language. It's because investors, they want to be closer to you. They want to take some control. I did a startup in Germany, in Berlin. So I recommend this city, but I think first you have to check if that's the right choice for you. The second point is you have to check if you will find exactly what you're looking for, because there is a lot of advertisement everywhere. I think a big problem of Europeans, because I'm European as well, we are too good in doing marketing sometimes, and we do too much promises. And that's a big problem, because there are some countries, they are just willing to replace, for example, London. They want to replace UK. They want to become the Silicon Valley of Europe. And that's true. But I think, in my opinion, there is too much marketing, too much stuff, too much courses, too much people that wanna be. So it's a very big topic right now. In my opinion, you should check that. You should check the country, and if you want to move to Europe, do it. You have very good quality of life. You can play with startups, and that's fine. But if you want to play big, if you want to dream big, probably that's not the best continent yet to do that. Well, let me know what you think. Write a comment down here, and thanks for watching, guys. So follow my videos. Thanks. Subscribe and comment.